Thank you for joining me for your reading. In this video, you will find out the energy surrounding your relationship and if it is right for you to leave your partner at this time. So go ahead and select the card or crystal that you resonate with the most, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Let's get started. Hi, card number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading to find out what's going on in your relationship and if you should leave your partner at this time. So right away, the card that you were drawn to, the Hand of Fatima, tells me that no, you should not leave your partner at this time. I was really fascinated by, in the beginning of the description of this card, there's a poem by Rumi, and it states, "I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything." So right away, this card is saying, I can never leave you. So I can tell you that that is a clear confirmation that you should not leave this partner. It's not right for you to leave them at this time. The trust card says, in love, there must be trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy is an illness of the mind and heart. Trust lives in the lodge of your innocence. Welcome the new aspects of feminine power to your being, even though they may seem foreign. Trust in the ways of divine power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with trust in your heart. So it seems that for some reason you are not trusting that this relationship is right for you. You are not trusting your partner. It's saying that jealousy is an illness of the mind and the heart, and that trust lives in your innocence, and that you are to welcome the new aspects of feminine power. And you also got the Divine Feminine card, which suggests that you are being initiated more deeply into your individuality and bringing forth your divine feminine essence. The individuality card says, when the shield carrier reaches the top of the mountain, she never seeks approval because approval is based on doubt. Your strength and wisdom are celebrated in your unique ability to view the experience of life with new vision. Power lies in individuality and the ability to see yourself through your own eyes and not through the eyes of another. To be in power, you must own your power and exist within your own individuality. So there's something in this relationship that is happening. I believe that it's self-judgment. I think that you are judging yourself and you are feeling doubt within yourself. You are not trusting yourself, and that is causing you to not trust your partner and wonder if you should leave them. So this is an opportunity for you to grow stronger within your divine feminine essence, which is intuitive, receptive, creative, compassionate, and loving. This frequency of the divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So I think that you are closing a wall around your heart, and that's where this doubt and lack of trust is from. You are afraid to open up to your partner. You're afraid to be soft. You're afraid to communicate your feelings, and that's why you want to leave, so that you don't have to be vulnerable. The Archangel Gabriel card says you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. So again, this is about honest communication and saying that the channels for this communication are clear and they are now open. So you have to keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. So there's something about yourself that you are afraid to express. You are afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to be honest in your communication. You are being asked to be vulnerable, keep your heart open, and speak your truth without fear. The Judgment card here is about awakening to something within yourself that is holding you back, keeping you down. And the Five of Cups suggests that it's time for you to let the stagnant energy go. Whatever it is that's keeping you back, holding you down, it's time for you to let it go. But don't let your heart light drain away with the stagnant energy and emotions that it's time for you to let go of. The way that you're going to do this, to release this self-judgment, to release this distrust in yourself, to release this doubt, is by going within. You can pray, you can ask for help, and your prayers will be answered. You can seek inspiration from the universe, and as you go within to seek this inspiration, you will find out exactly what it is you need to balance yourself, to balance the darkness and to balance the light, so that you can be exactly who you are without fear. The Queen of Wands suggests that it's time for you to open up, to get inspired, to be more passionate, and to infuse that passionate energy into your relationship. I can tell you that this partnership will work if you decide to release this fear, release this stagnant energy, go within yourself, balance your heart, balance your mind, and clear out all that fear. And that will allow you to clear those blocks that are keeping you from being excited, passionate, creative, and fruitful. And as you feel those feelings within yourself, that will become infectious for your partner and your relationship as well. So overall, I can tell you that no, it's definitely telling you not to leave your partner, but to work on your trust, to work on releasing that doubt so that you can synergize your passion with this relationship that you're currently in at this time. Let's pull some more cards to find out more information about this relationship, what you need to know to release doubt, to release fear, to open the channels of communication, open your heart so that you can be vulnerable. Empowerment. This frequency supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. So that's exactly what I've been telling you, that you are being supported to show up fully and completely in your divine feminine essence, in your individuality, which completely trusts itself. And that way, when you trust yourself, when you don't have doubt, when you release self-judgment, then you can unite with your partner in deep trust that you were connected. The cosmic flower activates the remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. So that's like this hermit card where you go within yourself, deep within the calm, still center of your being, and then you can pour your magnificence out into the world. So again, you are being empowered to show up fully and completely as yourself by going within, releasing stagnant energy, releasing self-judgment, releasing doubt, not having jealousy, not having mistrust, but being vulnerable, open-hearted, knowing that as you feel these feelings of trust within yourself, you will be more passionate, and that will infect your relationship with passionate energy as well. Just a few more cards here to finish up your reading. What do you need to know at this time? What is going to help you be open-hearted, vulnerable, clear the channels of communication so you can express yourself with your partner? Because again, it's not time to leave. It's time to clear away anything that's causing doubt and fear and not allowing you to trust your partner at this time. King of Swords is about being logical, having clarity, and making clear decisions. So you're being asked to have clarity and to be logical. So it seems like this is an illogical fear. Wow. And the Ten of Cups, which is all about a happy family. These are the emotions that you feel when you have the harmony and the union that it is that you desire. So if you want this harmony in your relationship, then it's time for you to be open-hearted. It's time for you to express yourself clearly, without doubt, without fear, and to know that this partnership is supported for you to have these feelings that you really want. But it's up to you to be clear, to release judgment of yourself, to release all that doubt, and to tap into your unique essence, so that will empower you to connect with your partner at this time. So that's definitely a beautiful reading. Go ahead and comment trust to claim this message for yourself. Also, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Hi, card number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading to find out what's going on in your relationship and if it is time to leave your partner at this time. So the card that you were drawn to in the beginning is called the All-Encompassing Hand, and this card has some information in it that is suggesting that yes, it is time to leave your current partner. It says, you are worthy of so much more, and this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It is time to let it be and to open up to the touch of grace. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to gently wipe away tears of the past. It will unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is without limit. So this card is suggesting that it's time to end the suffering that you are experiencing because you are worthy of so much more, and the divine wants to wipe away the tears of the past. So the tears of the past are suggesting that this relationship is over and it's moving into the past, and now it's time for you to move forward into a new beginning. The humor card says that humor, fear, and anger awaken the power of your will. So the situation that you have been experiencing, the fear and the anger in this relationship, are awakening the power of your will, which is your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is your strong willpower that allows you to move forward. And in combination with the change card, this suggests that it's time for you to change the masculine energy in your life. So remove the partner that you currently have, or to use your divine masculine energy to awaken the power of your will to make this change. The Blue Angel card says that Archangel Michael is with you, all around you, and will forever protect you. Remember this when you feel fearful. I love you, all is well. So you are being surrounded by angels at this time to protect you and to help you to remove that fear and the anger that you might be feeling in the ending of this relationship. The prayer card says, no matter how difficult the situation, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. So again, you have angels with you that want you to ask for help. Archangel Raphael is offering you healing and solace. So the storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. So you are being offered healing. You also got the healing card as well. So it says, I, the angel of healing, am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. So your angels are with you. The divine has your life in hand and wants you to no longer suffer anymore. So is asking you to use your willpower to make a change and move forward into a greater destiny for yourself. It's time for you to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything? Who would you be with? What kind of person would you be with? Discover what that is and then do it. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is suggesting that you have been closed off, your boundaries have been very high, and you are feeling afraid to make this change in your life, and that's That's why you're being empowered by the angels for healing, to not be afraid, because this definitely is a death card, meaning that this relationship is over, this relationship is dying, and it's allowing for a rebirth in your life. The Five of Cups says it's time to let it go. This energy is stagnated. The relationship is not right for you anymore. It's time to let it die. It's time to no longer be afraid to make this change and to let the energy go so that you can move forward into more passion. This Page of Wands is about new beginnings related to our passion. So it's time for you to end this cycle so that you can begin a new one. Eight of Pentacles is about mastering a skill. So I believe this is about ending this relationship so that you can move forward into a new beginning in mastery of knowing exactly what it is that you want, like I said, so that you can move forward into a creative time of fertility in your love life. So this suggests that you are moving forward into a new time of abundance, a new time of activity when it comes to your relationship. But in order to get there, you have to be willing to make this change, to let this old relationship die so that you can move forward into healing and your destiny. Let's pull a few more cards to find out exactly what it is you need to know to have the strength to move forward. Knight of Wands is about passion again, inspiration, fiery creativity. So you need to use the fire within your heart to make this change and move forward. What else do you need to know to make this change? Bravely and boldly with passion, moving forward into a greater version of yourself, more creative, fertile, abundant. What do you need to know at this time to move forward? Balance. This is about balancing the darkness and the light. So again, you will feel fear and anger in the ending of a relationship, but this is about balance. This is about your healing and about your moving forward into being exactly who you are. What else do you need to know to move forward? Wish upon a star. So this is about seeing the potential. So again, what would you do if you could do anything? Who would you be with if you could be with anybody? What kind of qualities would they have? So you have cards here which these are suggesting that it's time for you to make a decision to move forward. This relationship has been a burden and your heart is breaking. It's time for you to dive deep within yourself to know exactly what it is that you need to find the peace within yourself, to balance your own emotions, balance your own thoughts, balance your own karma, so that you can cultivate and create a new beginning. You have to choose it. You cannot choose this comfortable wand. You have to choose the wand that leans into exciting new opportunities and to, again, balance the darkness and light. Use your willpower to move forward in determination so that you can be the King of Wands, so you can be the king, the passionate energy in your life. So your divine masculine energy is being activated so that you can use your willpower to make this change into something that is more hopeful, that is something that is your destiny at this time. So I hope that that helps you make this decision. I know it might be hard for you, but you are being offered protection and healing to move forward into your destiny at this time. So overall, that is a beautiful reading. So go ahead and comment change below to claim this message for yourself. Also, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Hi, card number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading to find out what is going on in your love life and if it is time to leave your current relationship. So, the card that you were drawn to in the beginning is called the Dance of the Divine Feminine. So, I'm sensing in your energy that you are experiencing anxiety and self judgment, and this is causing you to doubt and question your relationship and to wonder if this person is right for you. But the achievement card says, take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you have come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. And the precious gift says, friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Do not lose sight of what is most important. So, because of the changes that you are experiencing in your life, you are feeling a lot of anxiety, but this isn't related to your partner. This is something that's coming up from within yourself, a focus on negativity rather than on what it is you have achieved and what it is you have to be grateful for. The heart and soul card says that when making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love and not fear. So, the anxiety that you are experiencing is causing your mind to deceive you, and you are looking at your relationship from a place of fear rather than love. So, you are asked to shift your perspective, to feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear, there is only love. So, I can assure you that there's only love here for you in your partnership. And the Dance of the Feminine card, in the reading, it says that it's time for you to break away from the self, to break away from self-judgment that is causing you to focus on anxiety and negativity that is preventing you from seeing the achievement that you have in your romantic love. So you have romantic love and tantric journey, which suggests that this is a beautiful romance. This is a journey of tantric that's about intimacy, union with your beloved, ever greater union, ever greater intimacy, harmony through what it is that you want in your life. In this card of the Dance of the Divine Feminine, it also says, how can you even imagine it? Only through some misplaced fear. So I think that's saying, how can you even imagine leaving your partner? Only through misplaced fear. It is such a small craziness, really. Cast it off, that small crazy fear. Let it return to the Earth Mother to become fertilizer for the far grander and more exciting insanity of divine love instead. Give up that tiny insanity in favor of the greater craziness of love. You cannot be unmoved by it. The rhythm of life will get you shaking your hips eventually. How could you not become entranced by the gleaming dance floor shimmering with possibility and invitation? So this is saying, how can you even imagine leaving your partner? It's time for you to imagine the possibility of a much greater love, a much greater level of intimacy. So it's time to break away from these fears that you are currently experiencing. Whatever it is, I believe it's related to your life, and whatever it is that you're going through at this time that is causing you to, instead of looking at how far your relationship has come, you're doubting it and you're feeling anxiety and fear. You're competing with your own energy. You're not competing with your partner. You're competing with the energy within yourself that is trying to tell you that this is not right for me, but that is a fearful decision. It's not one that's based on love. So it's time for you to find balance and harmony within yourself. You are going through a shift and a change in your life that is allowing you to move into a greater harmony within. And it says here that inspiration often comes after reflection, after the seed of creativity is planted. So if you want more passion in your relationship, it's time for you to not think from fear, but to think from love and to use your inspiration, use your imagination to contemplate what is good for you, what is working for you, what do you have to be grateful for, and that is what will grow. The more you focus on what is working for you, what is going good in this relationship, what you have achieved in your romantic love to date, I can tell you that that is what's going to grow. Your relationship will quickly flourish if you use your imagination to turn away from the devil, turn away from addiction to negativity, addiction to thoughts that nothing is working out for you, to stop competing with your partner, to stop judging your partner, to stop judging yourself, and to move forward into this new time of inspiration and divine love, this tantric journey with your partner. So I can tell you that it's a time of growth for you, but you have to choose it by choosing to let go of this negativity and this fear and this anxiety that you're experiencing. So what else do you need to know? Discernment. It's time for you to have discernment to view the world and the people around you from a place of inner balance and detachment. So whatever it is that you're looking at in the world that's causing you anxiety, it's time for you to detach from that and to have the discernment of, am I thinking and feeling from a place of truth within myself, or am I thinking from a place of fear? Belief. Belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So as you have proper discernment, as you detach from the anxieties of the world and you have a sense of self-worth, a strong belief in yourself and your partnership, your relationship will flourish. I can tell you that much. What else do you need to know at this time? The unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. So yes, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world and in life, and that's perhaps what's causing you anxiety, but it's okay because that leads to new horizons. It leads to transformation and deep exploration. So don't fear the unknown. Don't let it give you anxiety, because that is what we need in order to change our lives, to move forward, is accepting the unknown. Gratitude. That's exactly what I was saying to you earlier. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. So that's exactly right. As you shift your focus to what you have achieved in this relationship, shift your focus to what you have to be grateful for in your partnership, you will have a new depth to this relationship. This relationship will move forward as you use your imagination to focus on what it is you want to grow and not what you don't want to grow in your life. Let's choose just a few more cards to end your reading so that you can make this proper decision to celebrate your achievements and your relationship, to remove this fear, this negativity, passion. Knight of Wands is asking you to find out what makes you happy, what are you passionate about, and to focus your energy on that rather than your fears. So perhaps you and your partner should go do something new that brings you both joy. Explore. This is about exploring the unknown, exploring your subconscious mind. So it's time for you and your partner to explore what it is that you're passionate about so that you can inject some new fire into your relationship. Let's pull one more card. Yes, Ace of Swords, again, is about going within yourself, using your imagination to tune out all the noise on the outside in the world that is causing you anxiety, to go deep within yourself and to imagine the type of union that you want for yourself. So I can definitely tell you that this is a positive reading, and it's up to you to choose through love and not through fear. Time to give up self-judgment and choose divine divine love. So go ahead and comment romantic love below to claim this reading for yourself. Also like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Hi, card number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading to find out what's going on in your love life and if it is time for you to leave your current relationship. So the card that you were drawn to in the beginning, the Blessing of Zara, has some information for you that may help you at this time. It says, your soul needs better quality food. It has been detoxing. You have been shedding old thoughts, feelings, pains, and struggles. Memories of the past have been flooding out of your soul like parasites being expunged. And now your soul, thus cleansed, is in need of genuine nourishment to restore it to full radiance and vitality. Love will feed your hungry soul. Nothing less shall suffice. No sweet-talking charmer bent on seducing and moving on will make the grade. No, it has to be nothing less than genuine romancing by the great beloved to feed, comfort, and nurse you into radiance. If you have been feeling unwell or struggling to let go of an issue, this oracle comes as a portent of imminent healing back to good health and of release of the issue into resolution and divine radiance. It is only a matter of timing, and that timing is imminent. This oracle also brings you the message that if something appears to be leaving your life, even something painful to release, it is because it is no longer healthy for you or no longer supporting of life for you. There is something more loving and beautiful awaiting. Do not try to feast upon scraps. Rise up and move towards the seat at the heavenly table gleaming before you, for a greater feast awaits your attendance. So this card is suggesting that you are in a period of release and you are detoxing old memories, old hurts from your life. The Tower card also suggests that something is burning up in your life, something is going on, moving away. The Release card also talks about release. When you release your fears, you allow power to come into you. Create a welcoming void within through the power of release. So I believe that these cards are suggesting that something very personal for you is releasing, and it's related to outdated fears or outdated perspectives that are no longer serving you. But I don't necessarily feel that this is an indication that it's time to leave your partner. I think that it just means that it's time for you to surrender these fears that are no longer worthy of you. It says, go back to the start, surrender your expectations. There is an easier way, and when the time is right, a new path will appear. So this other card, the Blessing of Zara, also talked about the right timing and a new path will appear. So I do feel that that means a new path, a new way forward in your current relationship based on the strength that you will find once you release all of these fears that you have been holding on to. So the Communication and the Truth card are asking you to express yourself very clearly. So perhaps you have been hiding your feelings or hiding these fears from your partner and you're feeling shame and you haven't been clearly expressing what's going on within you. So perhaps your partner is also feeling distant from you because you haven't been sharing with them what exactly is on your heart and what is going on with you. It says the best way through the current situation is to just speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. So you may have been hiding your fears and your feelings from your partner, and again, this is causing the two of you to be distant from one another. But if you take the time to communicate what it is that you're feeling and what it is that you're going through, your partner is going to understand, and that's going to open this exchange for the two of you, and it's going to allow a greater path to unfold when the timing is right. The Magic card supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in this manifestation. So this card is supporting your ability of this relationship to grow and expand beyond what it is currently going through right now, but through the process of release and shedding these outdated fears, that is what is going to help your relationship grow and expand as you communicate exactly what it is that you're going through. The compassion card says when you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. So you are being asked to show yourself compassion by surrendering these fears. The middle path says embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So what this means is that it's time for you to embrace the dark sides of life that give you the strength to grow and to become better. So these fears and these problems that you have been facing alone, not sharing with your partner, it's time for you to see the purpose that they serve, and that is for you to grow stronger. This card gathering says, this life is like a fulcrum on the scale of balance. Your past and future lives determine the need for gathering strength in this life. There is a reason for all the pain. As you gather knowledge from the infinite sea of consciousness and life experience, you begin to evolve. You fill your spirit with knowledge so that one day it can be emptied and you will gather wisdom. Become one with all life and consider the true importance of what you are gathering. So this says you gather painful experiences so that you can evolve. And once you receive the wisdom from those experiences, then you empty that experience from your life. You release it and you let it go. You don't need to hold on to the pain. You just need to remember what it is that it's teaching you. Discover the hidden blessings within those experiences so that you can grow and move forward. So again, I don't think it's a time to leave your partner. I do think it is a time to communicate honestly with your partner. Let them know exactly what's been bothering you. Let them know exactly what's on your heart. Invite them into your circle. Communicate closely and carefully with them as if they were your most trusted soulmate, and they will understand. As you show yourself compassion, you will experience a greater unfoldment of magic and passion in your relationship. So as you again release these fears, release anything that is no longer serving you, and communicate exactly what you're feeling with your partner without feeling like they're going to be hurt or that they won't understand you, your relationship will reach a new level of success and mastery. It's just up to you to do this work, to release these fears, and to communicate with your partner exactly what it is that you're going through. Let's pull a little bit more information for you to know what's going on and how you can best move forward. The tantric journey is talking about intimacy in a relationship. This is a journey of unfoldment and romance with your partner. So again, I don't think it's time to leave. I think it's time for you to communicate. Consciousness, perception, transition, romantic love. See, romantic love again. We have beauty here in this relationship, discernment, belief, perception. So yes, these cards suggest that what's going on is in your own consciousness. Your perception needs to shift from a place of fear. It needs to transition. You need to have belief in yourself and your relationship. Have proper discernment about what place you are acting from, whether it's fear or whether it's love. So you're definitely being asked to think carefully about your perception and to transition your belief into having discernment about what is actually coming from fear and what is coming from a place of love. Let's pull just a few more cards to finish off your reading. What do you need to know to release your fear, to communicate your truth honestly so that your partnership can grow into a more beautiful expression? The Fool card is about diving deep, surrendering into source energy, to source love. Again, this is about release. This is about totally letting go. This is a trust fall with life. So it's time for you to trust life, and it's time for you to move on from these fears. This is just holding you back, and it's time for you to trust life. Trust that you are supported by life, that your partner does trust you, does support you, does want to hear exactly what you have to say, and to move forward beyond this place where you're just standing on the threshold of telling them what it is that's on your heart. It's time to move forward. Yes. And as you do this, this relationship will be fertile, abundant, and creative. These cards suggest that there is romance here, there is love here, there is compassion, fertility, and abundance. But again, it's up to you to speak your truth and to surrender these fears. Okay? So go ahead and comment surrender below to claim this message for yourself. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love.